Do not go live until you watch this video, because if you do, you will be wasting your time, energy, and you will miss out on the 5 strategies the biggest streamers in the world have used to make it to the top. How do I know this? I spent the past 2 weeks researching and watching what the biggest streamers have shared in terms of how to grow. And after taking extensive notes, I found 5 common strategies that, if you don't start using right now, may be the reason why you never get the views you dream of. Step 1. Don't go live. Now hold on, before you click off this video, listen to what the top streamers have to say.
It's like the best strategy for growing on Twitch is still growing on YouTube, TikTok, or another platform.
My advice to anybody that wants to grow streaming, don't stream a lot.
Do not stream. You will always be at 0 to 1 viewers. Do not click the start stream button. You will fail.
You will never, and I mean never, ever get popular if the first thing you do is just press your start stream button.
Okay, so if we shouldn't go live right away, what should we be doing instead? There are 2 things the biggest streamers recommend doing that are crucial if you want to become a successful streamer yourself. First step is to write down your goals. And it's really important not to skip this step, as it's what will lay the groundwork for the advice I'll be sharing later on in this video that will help you to become a top streamer. And Ludwig, one of the biggest streamers on YouTube, recommends this as well.
I think goals are valuable because they hold you accountable. But just because you achieve your goal does not mean you're done. And just because you don't hit your goal doesn't mean you failed. It's just something to hold you accountable along the way. And it can be as simple as my goal is to go live 3-4 times a week, whatever it is. So write your goal down, whatever it is.
The next step is to engage in streamer communities, and make sure you do this genuinely. And keep doing this to the point where people recognize who you are. There are many communities you can get involved with, but here are a few platforms that top streamers have started on themselves. Reddit, Discord, Twitter, Facebook, and even talking with viewers in offline chats. You never know who you're going to meet. By the way, I have a Discord link down below where streamers and gamers can meet, chat, and collab, so feel free to check it out. Okay, we have our goals written and we're connecting with like-minded people, but we can't go live yet. I know it sucks, but don't worry, we're getting there. There's a certain mindset that all streamers had before they were successful, and it's that very mindset that made them the top streamers they are today. The first thing to keep in mind is the consistency and dedication needed to stream. Here's what Kai Smet had to say.
But people don't understand that like slow motion is better than like no motion. Like,
facts.
Like people aren't patient. Like I swear to God, I just feel like people are not patient with the blow up.
The next mindset is a very uncomfortable one, but once you get past it, you will be that much closer to becoming a big streamer. It's time you overcome the fear of failure, and with that, the fear of being seen. I know, it's painful, but before you vlog everyone you went to high school with, listen to what Ms. Kim has to say.
You have to learn to be able to deal with failure, and you're probably afraid that your friends would find out, and you're probably afraid to fail in general. I did the same thing. Do not fear failure. You can learn from it. If you fail, and you know you tried your hardest, you won't regret it when you're older.
Now this last one may seem really obvious, but it's something that a lot of people forget the longer they stream. You need to fall in love with streaming. There will be many long hours and demoralizing moments, but if you remember why you started, which is what you wrote down and step 1 of this journey, and you really love it, then you will persevere and succeed. Congrats everyone, steps 1 and 2 are done, and you are that much closer to becoming one of the greats. Now, it's on to step 3. There are 2 types of streamers in the world, those who game and those who entertain. But seriously though, every top streamer will tell you this very thing.
Because the 2 key components to streaming is like, you either need to be insanely good at a game or like insanely funny. And if you can captivate both, you're like off to the like moon.
But even if you do decide to be a gamer and you become the best of the best, it may not be enough.
Have you noticed that professional players don't get as many viewers as content creators? It's because people enjoy the entertainment of collaboration with friends and personalities more than the gameplay itself.
So I would still recommend you follow the tips in this video even if you want to be a pro gamer. However, if you're like me and you want to take the entertainer route, then here's a little secret. You don't have to be a comedian. Now, it's good to be a little funny, but what's most important is being yourself. Well, kinda. Now, while it's important to stay authentic to you, because trust me, viewers will know if you're not being yourself, I've also observed that all of the bigger streamers will turn their personality up just a notch while they're on camera. So be yourself, but a little spicier. Okay, we're done. We're finally ready to go live, but what makes a good live stream? Step 4, the 3 C's of a banger live stream. The first C is most important and the most detailed, so take some notes. Content is the first C, and it needs to be good, high quality, and make people want to watch and share. We'll come back to the sharing bit a bit later. Good content is important, and whether you feel like becoming a big streamer is luck or skill, what Ludwig says right here is true.
Really good content comes above all else.
Don't be afraid to be creative and try things that haven't been done on live streams before. As I said before, be yourself and don't be afraid to show people how you live. This is actually a main part in how Kai Cenat started to grow himself.
I was literally in like my mom's house, and like the first big thing that happened was a fucking like mouse ran out behind me, like a mouse on live on stream, like with like 5,000 people watching. And then like at first I was just so embarrassed. It went viral, but it went viral in a good way. Like, and I just kind of realized, like, I'm not gonna lie, this is what they want to see. You feel what I'm saying? They want to see how I live. But I'm so surprised people haven't like been on Just Chat and wilding. Like, but we had a whole firework war in the crib, and I'm like, this is what people want to see. So you're telling me that I can do whatever the fuck I want, and people gonna watch it? That's really my secret. Like, bro, they want to see whatever happens, bro.
Now you may be thinking, how am I supposed to find fun and original content? Well, you probably can't. But what you can do is my favorite tip in this whole video, and I'll let Ludwig explain the yoink and twist.
This is the #1 thing you need to stream to make it big. The yoink and twist, baby. What everybody else is doing. That's right. Yes, you do not have to rewrite the entire playbook. Look, I'm not saying to carbon copy, because people notice, people will make fun of you. You can't just do it one-to-one, because honestly, you won't do it as good most of the time anyway. You can yoink and twist.
Now the main reason you're taking all this time to come up with this amazing idea or multiple ideas is because you want to put it into a segment on your live stream that will have an intro, body, and conclusion. This will make it infinitely easier for you to edit this live stream down into a video for your YouTube channel, because you do have a YouTube channel at this point, right? And it will make the perfect breeding ground for clips, which takes us into the next C of having a banger live stream. It's no secret that clips are the new key to success for live streaming.
You need to put as many clips on TikTok as you can.
But did you know there's other short form content you can do to attract viewers? Posting behind the scenes moments, relatable bits from your life in gaming, and more are a great way to attract new viewers even when you don't have clips. I've definitely seen some success from doing this myself. Now we're on to the final C, collaboration. Now you may hear this and immediately be thinking, well, I can't collab with Nicki Minaj like Kai, and Sykkuno won't answer my DMs, so how am I supposed to become big? But let me just stop you right there and listen to what Disguised Toast had to say.
So if you think knowing a big streamer is like your golden ticket to success, no, they think, oh, a lot of these people are popular just because they know someone. It's like, yes, that was part of it. But they also spent 3 years learning.
So you probably won't collab with Pokimane, but there are a lot of other networking opportunities you can do with other streamers that are your size and can do some really cool things with. Remember that exercise we did at the beginning where you engage with all those streaming communities? Well, now is a great time to reach out to all those lovely people about collabing. You can also join my Discord. We do weekly game nights. Okay, so to recap, we've learned what to do before going live. We know the mindset that top streamers have had to succeed. We've picked what kind of streamers we want to be, and we know the 3 C's to have the best live stream of all time. So, are we done? Well, not quite. See, you could stop here. In fact, most people won't do more than this. They probably will do even less than this actually. But if you want to become one of the biggest streamers in the world, there's one more thing that you need to do. Step 5, learn from the greats and yourself. Now you may be thinking, have I not learned enough already? And no, you haven't. See, now you know what it takes and what you have to do to become a top streamer. But the streaming world is always changing. There will be new trends, new games, and new and better ways of doing things. And the best way to keep up with it all is to watch what other streamers are doing. And as you continue your streaming journey, make sure you learn from yourself too. Keep checking in with yourself and your goals to make sure you're where you want to be. Here are a few questions you can ask yourself to make sure you're continually, oh my gosh, how do I say that word? Here's a few questions you can ask yourself to make sure you're still improving on your streaming journey. What content has done well for you? What content hasn't done well for you? Are viewers saying there's something that they like seeing from you? These questions can help you figure out what content ideas you should focus on and which ideas should maybe go to the trash. There's so much information I wasn't able to share in this video, so let me know if you want to see even more advice from some of the top streamers. Now, if you made it to the end of this video, I know how you may be feeling. Overwhelmed, and like becoming the biggest streamer may be impossible. So let me leave you with this last piece of advice from Ludwig.
You have to be delusional. And I mean this very genuinely, because there is someone who is watching this, or maybe isn't watching this, or maybe isn't born yet, who will be the biggest streamer in the fucking world. It will happen. It won't be the people who are currently at the top, still at the top in 10 years. It's gonna be someone new. And that someone is gonna be fucking delusional. They're gonna be out of their mind because they're gonna see that 7+ million people go live and they're gonna think, oh, I'm gonna do it. And then they're gonna become the biggest to ever do it. That's delusional. And if all you look at are the statistics and the numbers, you're not even gonna be able to try. The only way I promise you will ever be the biggest to ever do it is if you are delusional.
So there you have it. Just start. Believe in yourself. And most importantly, have fun. You got this.